Hey everybody, welcome to the show. You know where you are, the 9 at 9 with me, Tigo. And you know if you're watching this show, I've got an expert waiting in the wings that's going to talk about something absolutely amazing. But today, we're going to talk about wellness. We're going to talk about getting to that right space in here and in here. And we're talking to my new good friend, Moirar Leveille. She'll be right up right after this. So sit right there. We'll be right back. Hey, everybody, welcome back to the show. You heard me right. We're going to talk about wellness, but we're going to talk to a really good friend of mine that I met through JD3 TV. And you guys have heard me talk about JD3 all over the place. She is a host. She has her own show on there called Mindfulness to Mindfully Yes. And she does love saying yes. And she said yes to being here today. Moirar, are you out there?
Yes, I am out there. That's a great way to introduce me to start with the yes.
Start with the yes. Start with the yes. Now, I've got to ask you, for people that are stuck right now where everything feels like no, and it's mainly, coming from here, they feel like they can't get one step ahead. How do you get your clients, your friends, your followers to get them to start with the yes?
The best way you start by saying yes is by recognizing your matter. It by recognizing your value in the world, because your yes can change lives. Your yes can give opportunities to you to start doing something you meant to do in your life. I said yes because this is how I wake up my potential, and I go deep inside to just look and say, yes, it's possible, even when it's hard.
People watching may be going, okay, of course you can say that. I mean, you're Moirar, you're a coach, you're a best-selling author, you host your own show, you're speaking on stages all over the world. Of course you can say that, but I don't even know what I want to do with my life. Maybe they are going through a midlife crisis. Maybe they got laid off during COVID, or they just got out of college and they're going, say yes, say maybe. I have no idea how to even point myself in the right direction. How do you help them with that, Moirar?
I said, first of all, it's understanding we all born with some special gift.
Mm-hmm.
And those talent, Tigo, is they are registered in our DNA. And it is our responsibility to compute the code and find them. Each one of us were born special with some special gift. And those gifts, I don't want you to really die with them. That will be really a disservice to the world. So that's what's so important, to just go and then surrounding yourself with the like-minded people. Get support, get coaches, read and find mentors, people that can inspire you. You are one of these. That's always finding a way to connect people to do the right thing. And I'm saying this is an opportunity for people, your viewers, to say, how did she do it? I'm sure if many people seen you, it was not really story that easy going. Tigo had the perfect life. Yay! No.
Yeah, no.
You had to go and dig and find the answers, and finding answers sometimes can be tedious, but the results are really always worth it.
You have amazing energy. I love it when you're in the room, when we start talking about, especially in the JD3 family, we start talking about what's coming up, what's going on with people, how to get your mindset right. And you're always right there to chime in. But a lot of people don't realize that you're actually trained. You're, a mental health counselor. How did you get involved in that, that position, that career in the first place?
As a mental health counselor, I actually realized there was so much diseases, so much stress that I handled that I really needed help. But being who I am, understanding the mind was always something I really needed to understand. And becoming a mental health counselor was not really easy. I did take this journey for over 4 years
Wow.
because my career previously was not satisfying. That was not
Mm.
my purpose. I was not living my purpose. I was living in the corporate world, my 9 to 5. And then I said, no, you can't continue to do that, Moira. This is not you. And I wake up and I'm like, find who you need to be instead of just be comfortable, because comfort and mediocrity, Tigo, are sibling.
How do you decide? How do you know if you're watching and you go, man, maybe I need to find a counselor? How do you know when you need to reach out to someone who's an expert such as yourself in mental health? When do you know it's time?
If you sit down and you're wondering about your life, you depressed, such symptoms are loneliness, anxiety, um, withdrawal, feeling isolated, and you feel there's no more hope. I am in a place where I don't even know who I am. Seek help. Reach
Mm.
out. The worst that could happen, you talk to someone and you don't like that person, you find a new person.
Can
And
they reach out to you? Do you
of
take,
course,
I know what part of the world, I know where you are, but what part of the world, share with them where you are, because you have to add a couple of days every time you want to travel because of where you're based.
I live on a beautiful, amazing island, Nantucket. It comes with its challenges, and in Massachusetts. And I actually see people virtually. I see people all over the world. I have my client. Actually, I had a client in Afghanistan. So no one can say,
Wow.
if you can't see me, that's no excuse. You connect with me, and if it just send you your intake, I make counseling easy. Okay, I'm not your typical average counselor, just boring and make it really sad. I just make sure I inspire hope. As a mindset and wellness therapist, I inspire you hope to wake up, take action, and make your life happen.
How do you handle fear when somebody comes to you and they say, I know I should be doing this. I know life can be better, but they've talked themselves into locking themselves in emotionally, maybe even physically with COVID. They haven't even gone out of their house much in the last couple of years because of COVID, and they're just afraid of everything. How do you get past fear?
Fear, false evidence appearing real. You know that you are just
Mm-hmm.
in your mind. When
Mm-hmm.
you are in your mind, as Tony Robbins will say, I'm not using the word UF, but when you go to your heart and then what am I doing right here? Am I really in my gift? Am I really doing the thing that I needed to do, or that I was born to do? That's when you realize I can't continue to live like that.
I love it. What's your show about? I mean, of course, yeah, mindfully, yes. But what does that mean? What is your show about? I had the honor, thank you so much, of being on your show. But tell everybody else, what's your show about?
Mindful, yes, is all about move on from mindfulness, where you sit down and just go to meditation to go to action. It's all about
Mhm.
health and relationship, family and friend, love and connection, spirituality. It's all take the five most important aspects of your life and integrate them, your finances, to say yes to possibilities in your life.
So, if somebody wants to say mindfully yes to being on your show or watching your show. How do they get in touch? How do they become a guest? Tell us the good stuff.
You just go to Moirar.com and then you can contact me, Moira at Moira.com. It's my email. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. You can message me, and it's easy because I don't make it hard. I return all my call. I get in touch with everybody. I
And
respect
of course,
someone connect me.
And of course, you're coming to the Now Honors. You're going to be at the Power of Pink. We can't wait to hang out with you and have you here and share some of your message, because you know what? You're pretty impressive. I'm like, oh, I like being able to say Moirar is my friend. This is awesome. I love hanging out with you. Thank you so much for being a guest on the show. Thank you so much for mindfully saying yes and being so supportive. You're one of the best people out there. And every time I see you on social media, hanging out with Miss Robbie, I'm still jealous of that one. Every time I see you out there, I go, wow, what is she doing next? So what are you doing next?
Next, I'm working on my last book, Mindful Yes, and also the show is going on. And I'm associating myself with you, of course. The Power of Pink is going on. I will be in Vegas.
There it is.
I'm looking forward to see everybody. Just register and show up and just come have some great time. I'm looking forward to this event.
Thank you so much. Thank you, my friend, for coming on the show. I hope you'll come back again soon. You're just flat out amazing.
You don't have to ask twice, remember. Tigo, I love you. Thank you so much for the invitation to your show.
Always, always. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you'll come back next time. And as always, I'm Tigo. I'll talk to you next time.